everyone, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. Today I'm doing Animal Crossing Rags to Riches Day 3. Technically I did a little bit of time traveling, but I'm calling it Day 3 because it's only my third time streaming it. Let me go ahead and fix the monitor so I can see the game. All right, cool. Let me know how the audio is. I was letting somebody else borrow my mic, so let me know if I need to like adjust anything, like if it cuts out, so I can fix that for you guys, but welcome in. Let me go ahead and switch over to YouTube. How are you guys? I had a very tiring day today. I had work earlier and oops, I just hit the desk with the chair. I had a very tiring day today. So I just thought for like a little while we could play some Animal Crossing. I'm sorry if they made this the screen jiggle. I was like swiveling around in the chair and one of the arms of the chair hit the desk and then it made everything on it move a little bit. I'm sorry. But welcome in. Let me say hello to you guys before I forget to do so. Starting from where I can see, hello Gobi, hello Rich, welcome in, hello Megs, hello Sebastian, hope you're all doing good. Audio's good, volume's good. All right, cool. If at any point you start to hear it cut out, please let me know because I know what fixes it now. So just let me know so I can fix that. Let me go ahead and switch over to the game screen. Okay, that should be good. You guys can hear the game sounds, right? So like aside from my mic, the game sounds good, right? Let me know. I hope everybody had a good day today. I'm just going to be in general working on this island today. I wanted to say now before we get super like far into the stream, there's a good chance I will not go full time today. I am just very tired at the moment. I've had a really chaotic last couple of days and work was very tiring. So I'm going to try my very best. I just don't know realistically if I can go a super long time. And I wanted to make sure I said that early on in the live stream. I think that's just about it. Hope everybody's doing good. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fireworks show. I feel like, didn't I do that the other day as part of like a hangout stream? Because I had a few community game streams recently and I just swear, didn't we do the fireworks show as part of that? Yeah, I'm gonna try not to push it, but I did say that it'll be back today and I wanted to follow up on that. So I'm here now and we're just gonna work on the island today. I finally got the vaulting pole last time that I played. So I should be able to clean up a few different parts of the island now. Because at first I only had access to this, I mean, it's not a small section, it's a pretty good sized section of land. But I can finally get to other parts and I'm gonna clean some of those up today because there's weeds everywhere. We're gonna clean that up. And then we're gonna do like, of course, like the dailies with the challenge. If there's any other like small, like low energy things in the game that I can work on for this challenge, I most definitely will. I don't remember, actually, wait, did I? Hold on. I know I donated a lot of stuff to Blab last time. I don't remember if I actually got, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, it is fully fixed. Okay, cool. Well, now I can start donating things more normally. Here, hold on. I'm gonna scoot over to the side a little bit. Okay, there we go. First and foremost, I do want to take a bunch of miscellaneous stuff and donate it. Or maybe, I have like, I think like maybe like 8,000 or so Nook Miles. I want to use some of those to unlock more pocket space. Because I can barely hold anything and it's driving me crazy. So let's go do that and then bring the bugs and fish over to Blathers. Yo, yeah, it is really hot today. At first, for a while in the day, there was a bunch of like really dark gray, almost like rain cloud looking clouds. And unfortunately, they did not turn out to be rain clouds. We desperately need rain here at the moment. Our grass is so crispy and dehydrated. So I was kind of let down whenever it didn't rain, but maybe that was for the best. I say that because sometimes rain does unfortunately interrupt streams. So maybe that was for the best, but here. I think it's just this one, right? Gosh, that is just such a large chunk of Nook Miles. Normally that wouldn't be that big of a deal because I do all kinds of like time traveling and Treasure Island stuff, like all kinds of things to up my Nook Miles a lot faster. But since I'm like a little bit more limited right now, or at least it feels more limited with getting Nook Miles, I don't know, I feel like I can't get them as fast whenever I do community challenges like hard mode or Rags to Riches. It's 93, but it feels like 106. That makes me want to check to see what mine says. Hello, David. Welcome in. I'm going to go see what mine says now because you have me curious. What did everybody have for lunch today, by the way? Because I'm curious. I had a black bean burger. Okay, it says, for us, this is in Fahrenheit. It says it's 94 here and it feels like 101, which is still pretty hot, but it's definitely been hotter. So part of me is like cringing at the fact that I can say that it's been worse. You had tuna. A lot of people were ordering tuna-based meals at work today. So like, it's funny that you say that. We're like connected in a way. So I just wanted to get this done first because it is getting a little bit frustrating how much space is being taken up by these bugs and fish. I mean, that'll probably continue to be a thing. I just wanted to clear at least some of it. So I'm gonna grab whatever I can fill in my pockets and hopefully at least like a handful of these could be donated because that would be great. Okay, what's... I don't remember if I've donated one of those or not, so we're just gonna grab it. Okay. I'm so actually, wait. Let me just see since I'm already over here. Do I... Okay, I do have the exercising / group stretching. I'm gonna go talk to Blathers, and then I think we're gonna do some group stretching. It's okay, I really want McDonald's, but where I'm at, there isn't one near. That's kind of like how we are with Taco Bell. Like, there technically is one that we can go to, but our normal location, if we just want to get some, is already a bit of a drive. And then the one, that same one, I don't know if it was because maybe they were doing construction or maybe that entire location shut down, which wouldn't really make sense. I feel like they got a good amount of business. I still haven't figured out. I don't know if they've opened up again. So we haven't been able to get any just because it's already far. And now they've shut down. I'll let you know if I ever find out what happens. I mean, I'm really hoping it was just some kind of construction or maybe they were updating some kind of equipment they have in their kitchen. Because that would make more sense. Oh, another thing. You know how I said that I had a really tiring day today? I really mean that. I was on my feet so much today that it feels like I almost pulled, I don't know if this is a thing. It might not be, I don't know. But it feels like I pulled a muscle in the arch of my left foot, so that's fun. It feels really good to sit down, I'll tell you that. It's very relieving. Okay. I've already donated all of these, I guess. I think those from whenever I either gave it to Tom Nook or whenever it was in like the early stages of having Blathers. Hello, Angel. Welcome to the stream. So I guess a lot of what I have has already been donated, which is annoying, but I guess it means that I could just sell it. I think for me, I can sell my bugs just directly to Timmy and Tom. I think I may have to have my farmer outfit. I'm going to do like the farmer overalls. I don't have the because I don't have Abel's yet. So maybe if we're lucky, we can get that done today too. Hello, Yoshi. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Let's just go ahead and do the group stretching. I don't know who here plays, by the way, I just was thinking this thing. I don't know who here plays or has ever played Disney Dreamlight Valley, but they have this feature on there where you can click a certain key that'll automatically organize your pockets for you. I wish that was a thing in Animal Crossing because that would be so nice. I would use that all the time. What class did you choose for Rex Riches? I chose Farmer. I feel like a lot of people chose Farmer, but I just felt very drawn to it. I almost chose Forager. I was very close, but I ultimately went with Farmer. I also just liked the overalls. They were cute to me. I have a question for you guys. So specifically in regards to starter villagers on an island, whatever kind of theme you're going for, what starter villagers, in your opinion, are like your worst nightmare, or like ones that you just really would not want as starters? Here's me being out of sync as always. I don't know why I'm always, I think it was Shiver last time that was trying to tell me why that happens. Like I am pressing and like using the buttons and the controls in general in sync when I'm supposed to, but it feels like it doesn't get picked up on. And I think it was him that was telling me why that happens, but I can't remember what he said. So whenever he gets to stream, I'm gonna have to ask him about it. We had a whole conversation about this the other day. This McDonald's is 15 minutes away. That would annoy me. I mean, we still have to drive a little bit to get to our closest McDonald's, but it's definitely not 15 minutes. I'd say maybe like 7 minutes. When I start, I'm gonna be a fashionista. I feel like at first it was just a bunch of people doing farmer, and then as people kept trying the challenge, more people were doing fashionista and fugitive. And now I feel like of all the categories, I feel like I'm still seeing like the least of the fugitive one. See, I was pressing the B button and it wasn't jumping. Maybe it's because these Joy-Cons are getting old. Can you say Agnes? Agnes and I, we don't necessarily have beef with each other like Mira and I do, but like we're definitely not on good terms because the whole thing that happened with Faith, which wasn't her fault, but I was salty about it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I had an island a while back where I needed the villager Faith as one of my villagers. Like, I made a whole list of them. Faith was one of them. And I finally found her in a villager hunt. I was so thrilled. And I thought that I invited her fully and I talked to her enough and I didn't. And then Agnes autofilled and I was devastated. I'm like, I mean, I'm over it. Oh,
where is your rent?
Thank you.
You are getting the island for free. Now I know how Peter Parker's a landlord felt.
Oh, wait, the thing didn't show up first. I was like, oh my gosh, is the alert box not working? Thank you. I do not have the rent money to give. Also, how can my character pay rent if there's like basically nothing on the island? what exactly would my character be paying for? Thank you for the donation, by the way. I appreciate it. I should have clicked on this while I already had it open, but let me see what the other dailies are that I can just do really fast. Like, just in order of whatever's the quickest. Selling fruit seems pretty simple, so let's see if we can... Okay, there we go. There's some right here. So we'll do that. And on, like, sisterly villagers. I like some of them. It just depends on which villager you're talking about. I won't do Rags to Riches because I'm not sure about me. That's okay. If you wanted to, you could always watch people stream it and play it for a little while and then see if that affects how you feel about it. I think, by the way, I think that might be Mountain Dew in the distance. Mountain Dew, if you're here, I had a story that I wanted to tell you from work today. I want to tell the whole chat. I know in particular I wanted to tell you because I know that you've been involved in working in food services in some ways before. And I wanted to know how you would react if you were me in this position. So basically, I don't like to say where I work for privacy, but we hand out food on trays, and usually, like, if you're at a table where there's like no room for the trays, like you just don't have any more room, what you're meant to do is either like, flag me and be like, hey, like, can you take this for me, please? Or like, wait for me to come and grab it. Or if you really have to, put it on a nearby table if it's empty. And you know what this table of 2 fully grown adults did? You wanna know what they did? Instead of doing either of those options that I listed, they took the tray and, hold on. I cannot make this up. They took the tray and put it on the floor. Like, why? What would possess you to do that? Why? You did that for what? You could have easily been like, hey, can you take this please, or put it on a table? Like, why would you put it on the floor? Why? That's so gross. It doesn't matter how clean or how dirty a floor is. You just don't do that. That's gross. So I was wanting to know, what would you do if you were me? I made a homemade... Ooh, homemade iced coffee is good. Also, hello. I'm convinced these Joy-Cons are starting to die out on me because, like, they're not always reacting when I press the buttons now, and it's concerning me. By the way, Angel, what kind of coffee do you like? Like, flavor-wise for creamer? Like, do you like vanilla or hazelnut? I feel like a lot of people like hazelnut. I wanted to make sure and ask. I just got really into my story for a second. But by the way, I need to bring up the rules list again about making money because I still don't have able, so like it's not like I can do anything quite yet that involves wearing the designated outfit. I mean, I will as soon as possible. I just don't have ables yet. If I was Lexi, I would be like, hey person, go and get your, or no, I can't say that because that would get me in trouble. I ultimately just ended up grabbing it and not saying anything, but it really made me upset. Seems like they be a douche. Sorry for my language. Yeah. I don't really say that word a whole lot, but I'm gonna have to agree. Because I just feel like, basic manners. You don't put something like that on the floor. Like, other people are gonna have to eat off of that. Like, that's gross. Just don't do that. I lost track of what, I'm so tired. I lost track of what I was just doing. I came out here to do something. What was it gonna be? Oh yeah, okay. It was one of these. Catching a pufferfish. Okay, that's just one. I think the pufferfish are from the ocean, right? Not the river. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure there's from the ocean. It wasn't worth the confrontation, but it did really aggravate me a lot. I think I'm just gonna try and finish up all the dailies first. We're not, by dailies, I mean the double nook miles tags with like the little 2s on it. I'm gonna do all of those and then start cleaning up the left part of the island because there was a bunch of it I couldn't access at first due to the fact that I didn't have a vaulting pole yet. Quick PSA, remember to like the stream and be sure to be on live chat. Absolutely. If you're on Top Chat, that tends to mean that YouTube is going to hide some of the messages that they deem as spam. Which, I mean, sometimes I'm sure it could be true, but it's not always true. A lot of time they hide messages that are totally fine, which is very weird. So be sure that you're on live chat so you don't miss out on any of the messages. Well, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Hello, Ratty the missing big brother of Luffy. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I am so tired. Okay, which one of these is gonna be faster? That one's plant. Oh, that's just one. Yeah, we'll do that one. This plant trees or shrubs. I don't have any shrub seeds, so we're gonna have to just go get a tree sapling. I mean, I guess technically I could just plant one of the oranges, but I already have enough orange trees. I'm just gonna go buy a straight up sapling. I feel like that'll be fine, right?
On Tuesday, we had customers come in at 10:06 p.m. when we close at 10 and complained they wanted food. But we had shut everything off. I told my boss late customers like them are the people that go to Walmart. Continue in next. Oh no.
Thank you so much. I also want to add to that, I fully 100% from a very personal experience, multiple personal experiences actually, how frustrating that is. Like, even if it's only like a minute or two, like after closing, like if everything's shut off, like there's nothing you can really do. So I get how irritating that is. I really do. I'm sorry. Which one of these? I feel like I have a lot of more fruit trees than I do cedar saplings. So I'm just gonna take a singular cedar sapling. I need to save money in the game because we're not necessarily limited on how much money you have. That's not the right way to word it. You're limited on how you make your money. Especially because I'm like so early on. I don't want to spend more than I have to. And technically, the task only said to plant one tree. So I'm going to plant just one. I have a salad mix in the fridge. I forgot about the date. It was 2 days ago, but it still might be good. If it is, I'm going to eat it tomorrow. Wait, if you have anything like any sort of chicken or anything, I feel like chopping that up to mix into the salad would be good. That sounds delicious. Sometimes it's just nice to have something like just like a really nice salad periodically. It feels refreshing. How's your afternoon been? Mine so far has been pretty good lately. I'm slightly better now from the flu, but not really as bad. I'm so sorry you had the flu. The flu is no fun. Being sick in general is pretty miserable, but I'm sorry. I feel like the flu and COVID in particular are not a fun time. I'm glad that you're starting to feel a little bit better though. My afternoon and day in general has been tiring, but I'm okay. I really wanted to stream anyways. I told you guys I'd be back today. Husband, Ben's good. He's doing good. And I think since one of them said
sorry, can I just get one item real fast? Then 10 minutes later the employer looks for them and the customer is in the magazine aisle with their shoes off reading magazines. Yeah, I call them Home Alone runners. Like in the airport scene from the movie.
Thank you for the donation. I think depending on where you go, there's some public places where technically like it's not like against the rules per se to not wear shoes, but like a lot of places it's advised to, and it all simultaneously in a lot of places like you're supposed to. So I don't quite know what the rules are like where you work, but I feel like considering there's food there in the establishment, that probably isn't allowed. I'm sorry that people have been like that. I really do get how frustrating it is. I know I keep saying that, but like I'm trying to emphasize how much I genuinely understand how that feels. I've been eating freezer meals. I'm tired of them. I mean, sometimes you just gotta eat a freezer meal. I do understand why you'd be tired of them though. I get that too. Like there's nothing wrong with it if if that's all you have or if that's all you really want. The important thing here is that you're feeding yourself. I've gotten all the double tasks done. We're gonna cross those off. Okay. I think I'm gonna go over to just various parts of my island and do a bit of general cleanups. I've gotten those tasks done. Actually, wait, I might have seen Gulliver earlier. I'm not sure if that was just me seeing something or not, but if I see him again, and I'll double check before I do any kind of time traveling, of course. Because one of the dailies that you have to do is doing any kind of NPC quest that you have, so I will take care of that if I see him again. I'm pretty sure I saw him. So I'll just make sure to double check before I have to potentially time travel. Hello, Katie, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, that reminds me, you and I were supposed to play Wiz together a while back and then I wasn't able to make time for it anymore. I am so sorry. There has been so much happening and I have not been able to make time for a whole lot of other things. I'm so sorry. Hello, Millie, welcome to the stream. I know people are weird. Like yesterday I drove and saw someone going for a walk barefoot on the sidewalks like 102 outside. I mean, if they feel like they can tolerate that, then all the more power to them. I just feel like that's gotta be so uncomfortable. Like I am all for being barefoot outside. I do that all the time. but not if the concrete is that hot. Like, I just feel like that would hurt. Maybe in the grass, I feel like it's more like cushiony than the sidewalk. But that's still even like pushing it. Hi, Angel, how are you? Hi, Angel and Millie. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. I love whenever you guys say hello to each other and have like little conversations in the chat. I'm good, Mia. How about yourself? Yeah, Millie, I feel like I haven't seen you at a stream a little bit. How have you been? I know you're in the server. I see you in the server sometimes. But I feel like I haven't seen you at a stream in a little while. How have you been? Hope you're doing okay. It's good, Lexi, understand. Take all the time you need. Thank you so much for understanding. I appreciate it. I would still love to play the game together someday, like, for sure. I just have had too much going on to think about a whole lot of other things. I appreciate how patient you've been. Thank you so much. I'm trying to think in my head, by the way, something else with this challenge. I'm not sure if I want to make it where it's like I just accomplished whatever like the list of accomplishments are, because I'm not gonna lie, I still don't have all of them memorized, but there's certain goals that you've got to try and reach for this challenge. So like aside from those, I'm not sure if I just want to do only those and that's it, or if I actually want to make the island like look super pretty with some sort of theme. I don't really know, because I'm not even sure like how long I'll have this challenge for, because to be honest, I might just end up like quitting the challenge at some point. I'm saying that because I did that with hard mode. I tried it for a while and then I stopped. So I just feel like I'm not even thinking about a theme for right now. I do have a backup plan ready though if I end up quitting this. Thank you, like your profile picture, everything, Millie. You guys are so sweet to each other. I'd like to send you a DM in Discord. I may not have gotten back to it because I just again had a whole lot happening. I'm sorry. I'll try to get back to it when I can though.
Hello. Oh, there you are, Megs. Can you change Stewie's diaper for me? Thanks.
Not the lowest donation. I haven't seen Family Guy in a really, really long time. Thank you for the donation though. Just the thank you, Lois. It was a Family Guy reference. Oh, by the way, if that was Mountain Dew again, I have another question. Have you seen Bob's Burgers? I can tell that you've seen Family Guy. Have you seen Bob's Burgers at all? Oh yeah, absolutely, Angel. We love the mods. We appreciate them. They help me with a lot of things, including a lot of stressful things, and I appreciate them. I appreciate them a lot. I just realized I don't think do I have a recipe for a ladder? Because I obviously have one for a vaulting pole, but do I have one for a ladder? Apparently I don't. Okay. So I won't be able to get on top of the cliffs right this very second, but I'm still going to try and do some general cleanup for a bit. Older Family Guy is funny. Newer Family Guy is just too much. I feel like a lot of TV shows can be like that. I had a whole conversation like that actually last night with somebody else. We were just talking about how some TV shows and movie series, like as much as like you might really enjoy them, after a certain point, you can just tell that maybe they're running out of ideas or they're not putting in as much effort to like keep the quality up, you know? Like there was a TV show series that I was really into, and like I still like it. The show I'm talking about is called Supernatural, by the way. I was really into it, and then after like the later seasons, I was like, they probably should have wrapped this up sooner than they did. I don't know if that's going to be considered a hot take or not. That's just kind of how I feel about it. It was a good show, but after a certain point, it was being dragged out. I can, if I'm trying to save, but I can do art for you. It's okay, Katie. You don't have to donate. I appreciate the fact that you even want to, though. It's okay. I do get that, though. Everything's expensive right now, so I get you. I really do. I've seen like clips of it. New SpongeBob. Nope. Classic SpongeBob will always be superior in my opinion, but it's okay if anybody likes the newer SpongeBob. I just grew up with like the older content from it, so like naturally I'm probably gonna feel a little bit biased about it and prefer the older SpongeBob. Because I've seen a ton of shows: Family Guy, Simpsons, Futurama, Bob's Burgers, King of the Hill, Simpsons. Out of those, I've seen Futurama, I've seen Family Guy, Simpsons, Actually, the only one I think I haven't seen off of that list is King of the Hill. I know what it is. I just like haven't watched it. A lot of older shows slayed. I'm gonna have to agree. I'm sure there's some out there where maybe they're the exception, but for the most part, a lot of shows would have ended sooner than they did. Also making burgers on my grill right now. How do you like yours? I don't really eat like beef ones terribly often, but like if I was to do so, I would say I would cook it like well done. I've seen all old shows, to be honest. You know what movie series I finally convinced Ben to watch the other day? I mean, the first installment of the series, that is, but you know what I had him watch the other day? It was Twilight. Because he had never seen it before, and we watched it together. You like it medium? I feel like I freak out whenever the color is like slightly off by even the tiniest bit on the inside. Like, I know realistically you can eat it like whenever it's like slightly like pink or something. For me on the inside, it just freaks me out anyways. I know you can though. King of the Hill's on Hulu. I saw that. I remember because I use Hulu for like of all streaming platforms, I use Hulu the most for watching shows. And a while back I started seeing advertisements for it. It's like, hey, like it's back. Like was the show canceled or something and then it was brought back, or like what happened? Because Hulu kept phrasing it as it was brought back. I didn't know if that meant it was taken off of Hulu and put back on, or if the show ended, or like what happened. You like medium rare? Who remembers? Oh, I remember That's So Raven. It's been like the sparkle vampires. I think he tolerated it. I don't know how much he liked it. He watched it with me because I wanted him to, but I don't think he like loved it per se. I mean, I think he thought it was okay, just like not really a favorite. I forgot how bad some of the acting was though. I still like the series. Like I feel like it's iconic, but some of the acting was not good. By the way, oh yeah, my grandma's birthday was great. Thank you for asking, Katie. Yeah, so we had her birthday dinner party the other day, and then the day after was her actual birthday. We went out to get sushi. That was yesterday whenever I said in the server that I couldn't be live anymore. I was not feeling the best mentally still. I'm doing a bit better today, aside from being tired. So I just spent some time with my mom and my grandma. And then they were bringing it back. Oh! Was it the show just maybe not making enough money anymore or something? I'm just saying roach in my eyes. Ew, that's disgusting. Angel, I hate to have to break it to you, but I think the cockroach owns your entire home now. Like that's their house, not yours. The cockroach owns it. You have to start paying rent to the cockroach. I remember That's So Raven when she had Ivan, she looked like she was farting with her eye twitching. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna agree with you. I know exactly what facial expression you're talking about too. Hello, Mr. Dill, welcome to the stream. I'm just going to the areas that I'm actually able to reach at the moment. I can't get on top of the hill. I wanted to say hills because we talked about King of the Hill for a moment. But they're cliffs. I can't get up there. So I'm going to clean up what I can. And then I'm pretty sure I saw Gulliver earlier. So I'm going to go look for him in a little bit. And then I'm pretty sure his quest is just digging up spare parts out of the sand or something. I think cockroaches have owned me. Yep. You got to start paying rent to the cockroach. It's kind of how it feels in Animal Crossing. If you've never played before and you don't know what I'm talking about, basically this is with, I think this has been in all of the games, if not definitely like most of them. But let's say if you time travel a bunch, or if you just don't open your game for a really long time, you finally go back in. If you go in your house, sometimes there's going to be cockroaches running everywhere, and you have to step on them. And thank you for the like command. I appreciate it. Yeah, That's So Raven was amazing. Family time is the best. They'll always be there for you. Still got you for your wonderful mom and grandma. You are so right. Absolutely. Absolutely. She did have a good birthday though, and I told, for those of you that said happy birthday in general chat, I told her on y'all's behalf that you said happy birthday. King of the Hill takes place in Texas. I did not know that. But to be fair, it's also because I've never seen it. I know of it though. Is she living in a roach motel right now? If that was a real place, I feel like you could not possibly pay me any amount of money to stay in a cockroach hotel. Like if it was infested with them and they were everywhere, you could not pay me any amount of money to stay there. That would be disgusting. Hello, Batty Crossing. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, Lexi. I'm doing all right, just in the early stages of the Zodiac sign competition. I have the games and stuff, just finding some people who are open to participate if you, you all don't have to. What is it? Is it just like, are you having like streamers do it? Or like just like general people that like cozy gaming? Or like what is it? If you could be specific. Your birthday is a month from tomorrow. Happy very early birthday to your grandma. And in Blackrock's with the angel will wipe his memory. Literally. Also, the way this is, we were talking about cockroaches, the way that makes me like picture a tiny little cockroach in a tuxedo. I don't know why that's what my brain has created, but that's what happened. There's probably more than I'm missing, but I feel like I've gotten a lot of the weeds picked up. And I should probably go start looking for Gulliver again. Because I swear I feel like I saw him earlier, like briefly from the corner of my eye or something. Wait, is there more back here? Because I can't go up there yet. I don't have a ladder. I think I've picked up just about all of it. Like anyone generally who likes the games or whatever, I just want people to have fun though. So what is the challenge? Were you saying it was like a competition, or are you just like trying to get people to play certain games? Cockroaches have taken over like AI? AI has taken over a lot of ways, and I have a lot of mixed opinions on it, but let's not open that can of worms right now. Ooh, I'm gonna go sell all of these. Just cause like, why not? And then we'll find Gulliver. I don't know what to get her though. She's rearranging, getting new ideas for furniture. My grandma is somebody, like one of the kinds of people that's very hard to shop for because she feels like she has everything already and doesn't need or want anything else except for like to see you, of course. And it's like, I don't want to like leave her out of like a holiday or birthday and like not give her something, but she also insists that she doesn't need or want anything.
Beetlejuice. Don't say it, Lexi. Don't do it.
I can't say it now because you said that in the message, but apparently they're working on like some kind of like other movie of that series. I can't say the title now because it's been cursed in the donation. But apparently it's like something with like Jenna Ortega or something that they're featuring in it. I haven't seen that in a long time. Oh my goodness. And by the way, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. I talked to my grandma today. How is she? Your grandma's like my mom. My mom was also that same way. Like neither of them tend to really like want you to buy anything. And I'm gonna do it anyways, of course. But... Hey, Mr. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Megs. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. It's always so funny to me how startled he looks whenever he wakes up. I'm good, thanks. How are you? And there's another thing I wanted to mention, by the way. So I have had a really hard time keeping up with posting videos consistently because I've just had so much going on in my personal life. But I do have a couple of videos kind of planned out. I've been like writing ideas for them in my notes to try and plan them out. So I'm going to get those filmed as soon as I possibly can. Ideally, I would love to be able to do that tonight. But to be honest, I may not have the energy for it later. I will try. I don't know if it'll happen though, but I'm going to try. I'm really craving some spring rolls right now. I was hardcore craving sushi the other day, but I ended up being with my mom and grandma's. It's always like the most satisfying thing whenever you're craving a certain food or a drink and you actually end up being able to have it. Like it's just, it makes it taste extra good. Occasionally though, it does end up being disappointing. It's like you'll crave whatever the thing is, and then once you actually get it, it ends up not tasting as good as you wanted it to, and it just feels like so disappointing. To repeat, but I said, yes, it'll be the competition to see who is the best Zodiac with the most points. So you mean for people to vote for Zodiac? I'm still very confused. I'm so sorry. I'm like going off of like half a brain cell currently. Yeah, exactly. It's so hard, but I'll figure something out. I know her aesthetic. I'm good. You can call me Katie. Oh yeah, we always call you Katie. I've noticed. I think at first I called you your full username like whenever I first met you a while back. Then I just call you Katie now. I haven't had that in a while. Spring rolls or sushi? Oh yeah, Angel, thank you for the reminder. We've started doing this thing every stream now, and I sometimes ask on the server too, usually just in the stream chat though. I asked you guys what your craving of the day is. I saw somebody else, another creator do this, and now I've started doing it because I like the idea of it. I think for once I actually don't have any. Normally I do though. Actually, no, I take that back.
Then found a genie. But the only catch is you would have to make the wishes for him. And he can influence you. What you wish for him?
Wish for him to give me a different genie that'll let me cast the wishes for myself. I'll make him do that. That's my wish. Which I know, like, I don't know if you guys have seen that in, like, movies and, like, shows and stuff. How they'd be like, you can't wish for more wishes. Like, you can't wish for money. Like, stuff like that. But I would make a loophole, and my wish would be for that genie to duplicate itself into a genie that would allow me to make my own wishes for myself. Loophole. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I appreciate it. I was gonna say, I take that back, though. At first, I didn't have a craving of the day, and now I do, and it is mint chocolate chip ice cream. We love that chocolatey toothpaste ice cream. Craving is Starbucks. What drink from Starbucks? Most people will participate, and whoever gets first wins 5 points, second wins 3 points, third wins 2 points, add fourth wins 1 point for like Mario Party. And after they all have played all the maps wins. So they say Sagittarius wins 3 games and Taurus wins 2 games, and and the 2 others, they all add their points. Whoever has the most VIA points wins. I think I might understand now. I think I get it now. Are you having like just streamers or people just in general participate? If you've already answered that, I'm sorry. My wizard name was inspired by Kate Middleton, but my own name is Katie. I think for a while I would like constantly like say your full name, like Catherine Stormwalker, and then you're like, you can just call me Katie. Oh wait, I have to catch the bug. I have to catch it. Please don't crawl away. Please don't crawl away. Thanks. I'm gonna give a vanilla bean frappuccino would be good. So would just straight up vanilla bean ice cream. I had to get both of those. I know for sure that leaf bug I haven't donated. This one I might have. I'm not sure. Have you tried mint chip moose tracks ice cream? Also, you should make a mint shake with Girl Scout Thin Mints. I think I've tried moose tracks ice cream. Like the name sounds familiar. I feel like I've tried it at least once, but it's been a long time. Is it just like large pieces of like chocolate or something? I swear it sounds really familiar. I feel like I've tried it, but it's been a really long time. I'm definitely somebody that likes to eat like minty flavored desserts. I know a lot of people don't because they feel like it tastes like toothpaste, which as much as I disagree, I feel like that's understandable. And I get why that might be off-putting. That sounds so good, Angel. Starbucks, the mint drink, and McDonald's bacon burgers are my cravings. Has anybody here tried turkey bacon? Because like I like bacon in general, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I prefer turkey bacon almost because it has less of the fat on it. This is, I love Thin Mints so much. Aren't there, wait, actually, I don't know if I'm thinking of just like a candy or something, or if I'm thinking of another Girl Scout cookie flavor, but isn't there a Girl Scout cookie called like peppermint patties or something? Or am I confusing that with something else? Moose Tracks is vanilla ice cream, fudge and Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like I've definitely tried it before, but it's been a while. I'm gonna have to see if our grocery store has that because that sounds like something I would like. I said this the other day, I don't know who all here has seen it, so I'm just gonna repeat it if you guys don't mind. But literally, you know how no matter what grocery store you shop at, it's really common for grocery stores to have like their own like store brand version of like a common food item. Well, our grocery store, for some unknown reason, always calls mint chocolate chip ice cream grasshopper ice cream, and it's really strange. Like I think it's just that they don't like copy the Bluebell kind or whatever, but it's just really weird. Like it just makes it sound disgusting. Hello Shiver, welcome in. But I said friends streamers, I know you're included. You're included if you want to be, of course. I may not be able to participate because I have just had a whole lot going on at the moment, but thank you so much for inviting me, and you're fine because I think you may have sent it like a previous time and I just didn't see it, so like you're good. Thank you so much for inviting me though, and thank you for being so patient trying to explain it because I was very confused at first. So thank you again for being so patient. I appreciate it. I like mint chocolate chip. I do too. Time for papaya, Lexi. It's York peppermint patty. Okay, I was thinking of the York things. I've tried papaya flavored things, but not like straight up actual papaya. Emily, it's been a while. I'm back from the Canada trip. Hello, Kira. Welcome to the stream. Why is it grasshopper ice cream? I really don't know. Like, you know just about as much as I do. I mean, maybe it's to stand out and look unique or something, but I feel like there's got to be better names out there than grasshopper. Because that's gonna make people think there's actual bugs in it. And hear me out. Some candy stores, like dessert places, will have actual candies, like a lollipop, for instance, or like a hard candy with a bug inside of it. Like, y'all have seen those, right? It's gross. I've been feeling very motivated today. I'm exhausted. I really get that. I have been very exhausted today too. Hey, well, a grasshopper milkshake is mint, ice cream, brownie, and fudge. Are there like places where you can go to and like, where it's like, hey, like I want a grasshopper shake? Because if there are places for that, then I guess haven't been. I mean, I feel like even like other brands that aren't like Bluebell will call it mint chips. I find it very confusing. Excuse me. You know, ice cream brand is the best, Blue Bunny. I love a good classic Bluebell ice cream, but I also just love store brand ice cream. Sometimes the store brand stuff, hear me out on this for big brands, sometimes the store brand stuff tastes better. Also, hey, I'm gonna pull up the rules list really fast because I know that I did the double tasks, but I don't remember. There's something else that I'm missing here. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna make this huge for a second so I can read it better. Sorry. Okay, so I have both of my original starter builders, so I don't have to pay the fee yet for time traveling. I've completed all the daily tasks, all the supersede economy rules, of course. And then I must complete daily NPC quests, which I've already done that. Gulliver was the only one here. And then all new bugs, fish, and sea creatures, etc. must be donated before selling. I think for that, then, I know I caught a new bug earlier. It was some kind of like leaf bug of some sort. I'm gonna go get that donated, and then I'm gonna go search for all the fossils and donate those too. And then since I still have both of my starters, I might just go ahead and time travel after that. I think I'm understanding right, because somebody was like reminding me the other day, like, hey, if you still have both of your starters, then you don't have to pay the fee yet. I think that's how it is. The generic mountains are Mountain Lightning, Mountain Shout, and Mountain Breeze. Where's the Mountain Mist? Mountain Mist sounds like an off-brand version of Sprite or like Sierra Mist, which technically they're supposed to be two different drinks, but hear me out. I feel like Sprite and Sierra Mist taste the same. And wasn't it with Sierra Mist that they renamed it to Starry or something? I don't like calling it that. I don't. I'm sorry. It's gonna be Sierra Mist to me, not Starry. I've been the same way because of my flu, but slowly getting better. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better. Mountain Dews, Mountain Thunder. Tag yourself. Which one are you? I am Mountain Lightning because I've had a lot of stress in my life lately. Hope you feel better. Absolutely. Anybody experiencing any kind of illness at the moment or any kind of stress, I hope that you feel better and you find some relief soon. Okay, so I got those donated, and then I'm gonna go look for the fossils. Because that's not part of the Critterpedia, but I do just like, if I end up really finishing out this island, I want to complete the museum. I think that'd be cool. I do still have a Forever Island though. Speaking of that, I haven't posted a Let's Play for that island in a hot minute. I'm so sorry. I do still want to post for it. I just haven't lately. I'm gonna put these side by side so it's easier to go back and forth between them as well. And since I'm on this section of land, I'm just gonna roam around here to look for the dig spots before I start moving somewhere else. If flu's not fun, at least it's not COVID. True. I mean, they're both pretty miserable, but I feel like COVID is like a little bit worse somehow. And Mr. Pibb is good. What's the best root beer? Mountain Dew's gonna leave the chat when I say this, but I just don't like any root beers at all. I don't. A lot of people like it, so it makes me wish that I did, but I don't. To me, it tastes like a generic brown soda. If you were to take that and then like a toothbrush with some minty toothpaste on it and swirl it around in the soda and then take it back out. Like vanilla mint, but like in a very gross way. Okay. Hey man, I'm not sure if you still play Wizard Academia in Discord. I have a question for you. Thanks. COVID, common cold is worse. I was more sick with that than COVID-19. Sometimes when I say it, I word it like this, I've had COVID several times, unfortunately. Depending on the time, sometimes the symptoms are worse than others. I had it really, really, really bad the first and second time. And I'm just somebody who's unfortunately very susceptible to getting stuff like that repeatedly because of my heart problem. I got a birch beer the other day. I haven't drank it yet. What's a birch beer? Is that like a kind of root beer or is that like an adult beverage? Oh, What kind of beer are we talking? I couldn't tell which one. Mr. Pibb, root beer, watermelon, 7-Up. Do you guys like those drinks that are like big red or like big blue, big pineapple, big peach? Like, have you guys heard of those? And if you have heard of them, do you like them? I think the big peach one is okay. But all the other ones I just listed, I'm not really a fan of them. I don't like Fanta, but that's just me. I like Fanta. I mean, there's other sodas I like better, but like if for some reason I just really wanted a soda and that was all there was, like I'd drink it. What's added name and gender change to it? Is it official now? I know that it was, and I can't get up there. That's gonna drive me nuts. I can't grab that one. I know it was announced a while ago, but like, is it like fully official now? Because that was something I told Ash about it for whenever I was younger and I would play, I would constantly like lose motivation to play, or like I would reset characters a lot, and it's because I would get really sick of a certain name. And I know the name changes once you change it. It's permanent, but still, younger me would have appreciated that feature so much. So I'm thrilled that they finally decided to do that. Hi, Betty Crossing. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. It's similar to root beer. I did my first drink in Canada since I'm legal in Canada. Let's go. Well, I hope you had fun. I hope you were being safe. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Oh yeah, it is official. Okay, well that's wonderful. I hope people enjoy that feature. I know I am. I'm looking for more dig spots, by the way, for the parts of land that I can access at the moment. I feel like a lot of them are on areas that I can't get to, though, unfortunately. It just went to live like today, or like yesterday or something. I was safe. I had family with me. All right, cool. As long as you were safe. I'm not really seeing any more, and I think it's because, again, a lot of them are up on cliffs, unfortunately. I only got like one. That's so sad looking. I was hoping I could get like at least like 2. Hi, Betty Crossing. Take care. Oh, yesterday. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get on soon. I told Ben that I would play Minecraft with him later, though, so I'll probably do that before I try it out. But I'm glad that it's a feature now. I feel like a lot of people are gonna really like that. And didn't they add like a ton of new name options too? Yeah, it's live. I changed my main Wiz name to Oz. I like the Wizard of Oz, and I'm the guy behind the curtain when I do it as other people. I love the Wizard of Oz. I know exactly what character you're talking about, and I feel like that's a very good analogy for that. I don't think there's any more dig spots that I can at least access from here. That's really annoying. Okay. Well, let's get this singular fossil checked out, and then we're gonna time travel. September 24th, I'll be legal to drink in the USA. Well, I hope whenever that day comes, I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope that you be safe, which I'm sure that you will. But I tend to say that kind of stuff, I just want to make sure that everybody's being safe. Which, speaking of Minecraft, I'd like to just said that a moment ago. I think I've like asked a few times, but like different people are there whenever I ask, so don't mind me if I'm repeating myself here. But who here has played Minecraft before? I know like a few of you have, but like I don't think all of you were here whenever I first asked. I changed my fire to Tessa Emberstone. That's beautiful. Okay, I wish the name Ember though could be a first name. I feel like that'd be really pretty. I like it though. I think you did good. I will. Okay, good. I'm glad. I feel like it's easy to say. I like it. I think it's beautiful. Wait, Angel, is it raining where you are? We desperately need some rain here. Our grass is so crispy. I mean, not all of it, but a lot of it is, unfortunately. I know we can always just like use like a hose to water it, but it's not the same. Like, it would be better to have actual rain. I play Minecraft. I did, yes. I've only played it like a handful of times, but I do like it. I mostly have to like follow Ben around though because he's a lot better at it than I am. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all I can do. So let's go ahead and save and then time travel. I just really don't think I've drank any water yet. I should probably do that. Ember is my dog's name and it's a character name in... Oh wait, wait, what movie is that? What movie is that? I know Disney had like some kind of movie recently called like Elementals, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you're referring to. I mean, you might be, but I don't think it is. I try doing that thing sometimes where you change the date with the game still open. I feel like it's 50-50. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to continue to do it like this. I know it's going to work this way.
It's okay, Lexi, I'll be safe. Jay walking across the street.
No. Be safe doing that. Seriously. I'm looking at you. Whoever's watching me do that, and it looks like I'm looking super far up because the way the webcam is placed. But I'm looking at you. Be safe. If you're gonna do that, please look both ways. Please. And thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. That really, I swear, like the camera's eye level with me and it makes it look like I'm looking super far up. I did drink some water, don't worry. I randomly realized, I was like, hey, I haven't had water yet this stream. Thank you, Lexi. It'll take an adjustment, but I feel like it's gorgeous and way better than my old name. I have a fire wizard that's been abandoned on that game for a hot minute. It's funny that I say hot minute like that because it's fire. The questing mode that I played with, they don't really play anymore. I think they were considering getting back on though. And we had matching names. My character was Paige Roseflame and they were Kyle Battleflame. And I really want to change things. I have hated that name for years. It's in Builder Hunting and I got Sylvia. She's on my list. I've seen Unlurk A. It's a great movie. I feel like there's a lot of movies that Disney's made lately that maybe it didn't give them attention. I mean, given like there's plenty that did really well, but somebody was saying they wish there were other ones that were like more like unique or like stood out more from Disney. And I'm like, well, there are some. They just didn't get enough marketing. We'll dump our money to like stream vacation. Don't do that. We're not gonna. Don't listen to Kira. Don't do that. Put your wallets back. I actually don't play Minecraft. My brother did a long time ago. I'm so sad for my brother. He and his girlfriend just broke up last week. I'm so sorry. Well, I wish the best for the both of them, and I hope that he is feeling better soon. Because that kind of thing can be really hard on a person. It can be really rough. Like they're on vacation with cockroach. We're not gonna start the cockroach conversation again. I do not want to stay at Hotel Cockroach. I'm good. No, thank you. I'm gonna see what all my tasks are. Selling the fruit's gonna be the easiest and the fastest, most certainly. So we're gonna do that first. It's confirmed when Lexi talks to people, she looks at their forehead when talking. Because I'm neurodivergent, I am really bad with eye contact, and it's not on purpose. I just can't hold eye contact very well. So that's not totally a lie. I have a really hard time holding eye contact, especially for elongated periods of time. So like, you're low-key right. Toy Spider-Verse is absolutely beloved because it does something new with animation. I still haven't seen it. There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen that I want to, and I don't know if I'm gonna end up actually seeing them. I'm hoping that, actually, backtrack. Does Mabel start showing up whenever you have resident services upgraded or no? Like, when does she start, when does she start showing up? Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to finish giving the ingredients for the shop. I totally wasted time yesterday in the game. I should have finished getting iron nuggets. Okay, well, that's on me then. Thankfully, I still have some. I just need 15 more. That was my fault. Okay. Well, maybe I can get a Nook Miles ticket. Like, maybe I can redeem one out of my own free will and go to a mystery island and get some iron nuggets there if I need to. I hope you enjoyed the rain, Angel. Yeah, he had to move out and now he doesn't even have a roommate. Always be there for my brother. His happiness means a great deal to me. And I think that's wonderful of you to say that. Thank you for caring so much about... Wait, thank you. Fingers of pizza for irrigation. Pookie, I wanted to know anyways. The bot saying the word Pookie always sends me into orbit. It's so funny to me. Thank you so much, Kira. I appreciate it.
Sierra Price donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Oops, finger slipped. Here's for your vacation, Pookie. I wanted to donate anyway.
The way that it just says like Pookie, like it does it so weirdly, like it makes me laugh. No, but I think she's up close when you're close to upgrading. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure I'll get her eventually. The only reason like it's like kind of urgent at the moment is just because I have to catch 3 fish. I'm gonna do that next then. The only reason it's so urgent is because I need to have the farmer's overalls to do certain tasks. Hi, Shiver. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip over you. I'm sure it's okay. Shiver got here a little bit late because he was busy earlier. No, right? Literally, it just goes, Pookie. Just like, I don't know why it says it like that. Does anybody have problems with games where that involve fishing in some way? Where you always feel like you accidentally reel it in too early? Because I always think like in my head, like I'm convinced that I see it being reeled in and then I don't. And then I just do it too early. I'm very guilty of that. It doesn't matter what kind of fish I catch right now. I just need to catch, I think, like 5 of them to complete that task. C+ bass, ew, sea bass. The sea bass are painfully common. I feel like they're also one of those things in Animal Crossing, or video games in general, but especially with Animal Crossing here, where it's like they spawn so much, but the second that you like deliberately need one for something, it's like they stop spawning. And it makes me so mad. You can call me Katie. Oh yeah, that's just Katie's character name in a video game. You can just call her Katie. By the way, I wanted to ask, so remember, Katie, I know a while back that you found a bunch of those little pet shop that you bought, and then you had to clean them. Did you get the smell out from like what happened? I know that you bought them from somebody else, and they had a scent attached to them. And I was wondering if you got that sorted out. It's been a while since we talked about that. The sea bass are F+, not C+. No, right? Angel knows what's up. They're only annoying because of how much they spawn. You agree? I agree too. And now the pufferfish are spawning like crazy. The pufferfish and the sea bass. I got one really easily yesterday in the game, so it was a task that I had, so I did that, got it really quickly, and now I'm getting pufferfish again, which isn't necessarily bad right now, because I do just need to catch a handful of fish to complete that task. But the pufferfish and the sea bass are just spawning like crazy today. Watch this be another pufferfish. I don't think Shadow's big enough to be a sea bass. Oh, okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Of course it broke. Yes, it did. That's so sweet of you remembering it. That made my night. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad that it worked out for you, though, because I feel like if that particular scent stuck on there, that would have been very... I can't talk. That would have been very unpleasant, so I'm glad you got that sorted out. The beard knife shellfish in Animal Crossing always, like, remind me of a prison. And why, you may ask? Is here. Look at it. It looks like a prison outfit. The sales were decent out. The bared knife jaw fish. I got them from Facebook Marketplace. They had an icky smell, but all taken care of. Did you end up doing the idea where like you scrubbed them with like an old toothbrush? At first I thought maybe you could like submerge them in some dish soap and water for a bit, and then
candy.
Wait. Oh, thank you.
I want candy. Now I got tooth decay. Now my dentist hates me.
In my head, like when I look at that, my brain wants to read that as like do ba-do 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 ba-do, like that TikTok, that whatever that is. That's how I interpreted that. And thank you for the donation. I don't know if that was what that was supposed to be, but that's how my brain wanted to interpret that message. I don't know if I finished my sentence, but in case I didn't, I feel like submersing them in like the soap and the water would have ended up being a really bad idea, just because I feel like that could be a potential cause of mold inside of them, and that would not have been good. Adu, badu, badu, badu. I'm glad you guys seem to know what I'm saying. And if that's not what you're saying, I'm gonna pretend that that's what you're saying because I don't want to embarrass myself. I see tons of people buying and trading them. They're really valuable nowadays. I think especially like the older like OG little pet shop that like you and I would have like played with as kids. Like I think those are what's considered valuable. I'm sure there's other ones that are too, but like especially the older ones simply because they're old. And a lot of them probably aren't made anymore. Yeah, that would have been gross. So I feel like the toothbrush thing would have been a much better idea. I'll just bury that again. I guess have to come back for it. I need to craft another fishing rod, but I also have a bunch of this stuff. Let's stop by the museum again and see if any of these can be donated. I'll switch my computer. I feel like whenever I watch streams, I mean, I watch them all on my phone. For a long time, I've watched them only on my phone. And now I feel like I really enjoy watching them on my computer, to be honest. Your dad's new phone came in today? What phone did he get? Whenever I was at lunch with my mom and my grandma, we were just talking about the whole thing that Apple does, where even if your iPhone is perfectly fine, it's not even necessarily that old, they'll at a certain point start deliberately slowing them down just to encourage you to buy a new one. And I just find that so irritating. I mean, unfortunately, it's on brand for a company like Apple, but still frustrating. My mom just sprayed them with Febreze and something else. She sprayed outside. Yes, exactly. I got them just for pure nostalgia. Honestly, I'm all for it. I support. Lexi, can I explain how Animal Crossing is fun in 3 words or less? I can't. We have to pay pretend money to a pretend raccoon. A raccoon is your landlord. That's more than 3 words, but I guess that means I couldn't do it. By the way, technically he's not a raccoon. I just call him that because it's easier, but he's not technically a raccoon. Like, you're literally in debt to an animal that apparently speaks actual words. I spaced for a second and was like, wait, why am I talking to Blathers? What did I come in here for? I was inspired by Ash too. Oh yeah, because didn't she buy some a while back? I like watching streams and cockroaches LOL on my laptop. I mean, I'm watching them with my phone and my computer, but I feel like I've noticed it's really nice watching them on my computer, especially because sometimes maybe I have like a thumbnail or some sort of editing, some kind of something to edit. So I can like easily have that in the background and maybe lurk in someone's stream while I work on whatever that edit is. I've been adding so many mods to Stardew today. Oh yeah, because didn't you buy it on PC finally? He's a trash panda, he's a tanuki. Yeah, he technically is a tanuki. I just feel like it feels so much more instinctual to say raccoon, but he's not a raccoon, technically. That reminds me, saying the word trash panda. So I was talking about Bob's Burgers earlier. This is ultra specific. I hope maybe one of you understands what I'm talking about. It's okay if you don't. But there's a raccoon in the show that they nicknamed Little King Trash Mouth. You know. I've been enjoying it. I like playing on PC for Stardew, but only if I know for sure I'm gonna play with the mods on there. But usually I just play on my Switch. I don't know why I was struggling to get that sentence out so much, but I was. He had an Android phone. I think got an Apple iPhone today. Thank goodness it came in today. I have the iPhone 11, like the lavender one. And I'm just really worried that eventually they're going to start slowing down. Right now, thankfully, it still functions just fine. But I'm dreading the day they start slowing it down on purpose. I know they're going to do it someday. I know they are. They always do. They've done it in the past, like old phones that I had. Asking how was this fun in 3 words, Mountain Dew? Raccoons and tanuki are the same thing. It's just like tanukis are more magical than raccoons. Like I said, technically, like, while he is like technically speaking a tanuki, it's not necessarily incorrect to say raccoon then, right? You know, Stardew Expanded? Oh, I do have Stardew Valley Expanded. I do. In fact, I might need to, you know how like with mods, like with games, you have to like update them sometimes? I think I probably need to update my Stardew PC mods. My pockets are full from all these fish that I don't want to deal with right now, so I don't have CJ here, so I can't give them to him yet. So I'm just gonna drop a bunch of these off over here. Trash Panda, can't get that in my head now? Every time you see a raccoon, you should call it Little King Trash Mouth. Okay, well that would make sense then. That kind of reminds me how in Mario Kart 8, if you want to, you can play as Tanuki Mario, which is basically just Mario inside of a Tanuki suit. Like, he's basically wearing Tom Nook. Got a black iPhone like me. I have the lavender one. I feel like in the past, like, if they didn't have something, like, colorful that I liked, I would just get, like, a black one. But I have the lavender one right now. It's really pretty. I'm gonna be sad when I have to get rid of it eventually, because, like, I like the lavender color. I wish they did that for other ones. I would love to get another lavender one whenever I, like, inevitably need another phone someday. Also, new one that I added makes your greenhouse look gorgeous. Speaking of the greenhouse, I feel like for some reason it was always, like, the last things that I unlock in Stardew. Like, whenever you're manually finishing the community center, I feel like it's one of the sections that I unlock last. My laptop is really slow. I think Tom Nook took over, or maybe the cockroaches did. Maybe they're protesting. You never know. What's easy, pay to win or crown shop? I think this was Katie I was telling you the other day. I don't remember. I don't know if you were here or not, but I just was saying for some unknown reason, like looking back, I don't know why I played it like this, but whenever I was younger, instead of just buying memberships, which would have made so much more sense, I would always insist on buying, you know, those gift cards where it's like you get some sort of pet and then you can get crowns with it. I would always get just a bunch of those, and I really don't know why I did that. It would have made more sense not to, but it's too late. I think Lexi is onto something. What I am on is half a brain cell right now because I'm tired. With magic, spells, and friends. Those are pretty good words to use for it. Random people keep calling me a good thing I have do not disturb on. Me. I always turn on do not disturb at night because I get so irritated if I'm trying to fall asleep and it's just my phone just like repeatedly buzzes. I have to catch a butterfly fish. Does anybody know if that's in the river or the ocean? And I have to get fossils. Oh yeah, I remember one of the fossils was, let's do that. I haven't seen any NPCs yet, so I think I just have to make sure that at the very least I do all the little Nook Miles tasks. Butterfly fish are in rivers, okay. Thank you. I'm pretty exhausted. I was on 2 flights from, how do I say that? I know Toronto, not the other one. I know how to say Toronto, but I mean the other one starts with an H. How do you say that? Halifax? I probably said that wrong. And from Toronto to O'Hare, those flights were long. I just feel like sitting for a long time on a plane, like, not to make this gonna sound really weird, but I mean it seriously. It makes your butt hurt. Like sitting for a long time in a place like that, it makes your butt hurt. It's not fun. I'm saying it quietly because like it sounds so awkward, but like it's true. So I found it to disturb when I'm sleeping too. If I don't, I'll be woken up by ping and going stir crazy. I mean, sometimes I'm a very hard sleeper, but I feel like a lot of the time I'm like a somewhat light sleeper. Saturday yet in the game? Or IRL? Because it's Saturday on my island right now because I was time traveling a little bit. I need to remind myself. In fact, maybe I should just pause what I was working on and do that now while it's still fresh in my head. To go around to all the rocks on my island and hit them so I can get some iron nuggets because I need to finish getting iron nuggets for Timmy and Tommy. I gave them all the wood already, so we're good on that. I just keep forgetting to finish gathering all of the iron nuggets, and that's a problem. It's pronounced like Halifax, like that. Though it's Thursday, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because it's been a long week. I'm trying to focus, make sure that I hit enough times. Because with Animal Crossing, if you're like half a second too late to hit the rock, then it's gonna like stop giving you items. Oh, so I got it right? Okay, cool. Well, thanks for letting me know. The only reason I get like so like worried about mispronouncing a word on streams, I've had people be not so nice to me, like be kind of a bully over mispronouncing. It's like, I swear, like if I ever mispronounce a thing, especially like if it's your name or like of something important, it's never out of meanness or on purpose. I just genuinely won't know any better unless you correct me. So I'll always try my best. And if I feel like I really don't know, I'll ask how you say it. Like I promise, me mispronouncing something is never to be disrespectful. I just probably just genuinely don't know any better. Yeah. I just get really worried. People have been rather unkind to me before over it. Oh, super random question. I love whenever I do this. I come up with something in my head that's completely, like, could not possibly be more unrelated to whatever we were just talking about. But random question of the day, I guess. Do you guys like frozen yogurt? And if you do, what kind do you like and what toppings do you want on it? The words on shovel breaking. It's always like whenever I'm telling like you guys something or like asking something or whatever. Like I just feel like the timing is not great. I'm gonna go make a flimsy shovel, I guess. Or maybe not. Do I okay. I at least have my flimsy axe still. Watch me do that. Try to get some more wood to craft the shovel, and then the axe just breaks immediately. I don't mind at all if you call me Ratty or Lofi. I really don't mind. Is it Ratty? Like, am I saying that right, or am I not doing it correctly? Because I don't wanna mispronounce it. You love frozen yogurt? It's gonna sound very boring of me, but I love strawberry frozen yogurt or just vanilla frozen yogurt. That, and then for toppings, I like to just put like granola clusters on it. Because the place that we would go to has granola clusters as a topping, so. I know that sounds really basic, but I swear it's good. I like cake batter with cookie dough pieces on mine. Cookie dough pieces are nice too, like if you want something really sweet. Next week I'm going to be so long. I'm going to be a camp counselor from 8 to 2, and I have to stay 15 minutes later to clean up. Please be sure that you stay hydrated and that you stay cool, that you have like some sort of method to stay cooled off, because I feel like it's going to be really easy to overheat there. So like, please be careful and take care of yourself. I hope you have fun though. I do. Mentioned Animal Crossing did a Pokemon collab. You can catch Pokemon. They would randomly spawn on your friends' islands. You might be onto something there. You might have to like tell Nintendo about that and make sure that they put your name on it. And if they don't, then sue them. No, for real though, like I would love that. Like if for some reason that was implemented, I would play that. I don't really actively play Pokemon much anymore, only like on occasion for fun. But like that's an update that I would be thrilled about. Now you're saying it right? All right, cool. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna lurk, but I shall return. Maybe these cockroaches will leave me alone. I hope you enjoy your lurk, Angel. If it's good, then it's good. Exactly. But if I don't want something like vanilla or strawberry, I do like a chocolate frozen yogurt too. Or like if there's like a cake batter one, then that one's good too. I love strawberry and chocolate frozen yogurt with sprinkles and whipped cream. When you guys get sprinkles on stuff, do you like those sprinkles that are like the rainbow ones? Or like any kind of sprinkles? I like chocolate sprinkles. I think those are good. I don't like the rainbow sprinkles. They taste like sugary plastic to me. I think you like the Pokemon outfit on your villager, Lexi. Wait, are they wearing one right now? I just didn't notice? Or do you mean like that would be, because that would be a cute idea too. Or like, could you imagine, so I don't know how much you know about Animal Crossing, but could you imagine if whenever you scan in an amiibo to get a certain villager to come to your island, could you imagine doing that? And then instead of them just like going into the campsite, they just like would pop out on the island out of a Pokeball. That would be so cool. Fine, you'll stay safe. Wait, I think, wait. No, I think he's just lurking. I don't think he left. But either way, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Right now I'm focusing on getting iron nuggets. So there's, I think, at least 2 more rocks I haven't hit yet. So I'm doing that. And then afterwards, I'll go back to finishing the tasks. I just remembered I needed iron nuggets, and I want to continue doing that before I get distracted any further. Sprinkles don't matter to me. I'm not picky. I think the chocolate ones are good. I'm not really a fan of the rainbow ones. Oh, I already hit that one. Well, that wasted one of the shovel hits. I almost said shovel uses, but then I mixed up my words. I see we found the money rock. Could you imagine if rocks actually worked like this? I feel like on one hand, that would be really cool, but also that'd be very concerning if I just started hitting a rock someday and then just coins and money bags that are popping out. Like, I'd be like, something wrong. We in a simulation? That's where we all have our preferences. I feel like additionally, I do have a lot of unpopular food opinions. Like, I feel like I dislike a lot of foods that a lot of other people really enjoy. But at the same time, I'm sure I have plenty of food opinions that other people would be like, ew, what? No, see, that's what I mean. If you accidentally like take too long to hit the rock, it'll make you like scoot away from it and then you can't hit it as many times. Oh my God, I was just saying earlier that I know a lot of people like root beer. I do not like root beer, and I wish I did. I know it's popular, but I don't. I'm gonna get this right quick just because it's right here, because I think one of my tasks said to get a certain amount of fossils assessed. In fact, let me check on that. I swear I feel like that was one of them. But yeah, it was. Let's make unique, and you should celebrate how special you are. I love you so much, Lexi. I love you too. That was so sweet. Thank you. Here. Can we get hearts in chat for just all of you in general for being so amazing? I was trying to type a cute command and then I made a typo in my own command message. I'm not a fan of root beer. I wish I liked it. A lot of other people do, but I don't. And I really do wish that I did. I mean, maybe I will someday, because it is proven that your taste buds do kind of change over time, like as you age and like your preferences change. Like for a long time, I hated sushi, and as of lately, I've started to actually really like it. Yeah, but I've only tried 2 different kinds lately, but like it's been good. From my virtual family, absolutely. I consider all of you here like a virtual little family. Thank you, Carisi. Oh my goodness, thank you for the gifted membership. By the way, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Hi, Lexi. Hi, French passing through. Hello, Alexi. Welcome to the stream. I am a little bit behind in Rags to Riches at the moment. I don't have Abel's yet or anything, but thank you. I didn't like goat cheese, but I like it now. I don't like cottage cheese, but I'm hoping eventually that changes. Yeah, my dad's new phone came at 10:52 a.m. I feel like that's early to get a package. I'm gonna make sure that these commands are just done really fast. Okay, there we go. Watch me having made a typo and not realized it. I'm so tired, y'all. That's okay. Yeah, that is 3 fossils. Okay, well, let's go to the museum and get those assessed. Hi, Gracie. Such a pretty name. Thank you for the donation. Absolutely. Did y'all hear that? That was the sound of my knuckles being popped on my ribs. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but if it did, that's what that noise was. I still do that thing sometimes where I see like a bot message in chat, like Streamlabs or Nightbot, and then I think it's one of you guys, so I'm like, I look over there like hoping that I didn't miss one of your messages, and then I'm like, oh wait, it was Nightbot. I do that a lot. Yeah, the mic picked it up. Was it loud? I mean, I don't think it would be, because this mic is a lot less sensitive than the other one. Which is a good thing, because before the other one, like literally, I could be like dead silent and it would somehow pick up my breathing, or it would pick up the sound of my neighbor's lawnmower. Like, it was not fun. I was going to do Rags to Riches. I even bought a secondhand Switch for it because I didn't want to delete any violence, and now I have changed my mind. I mean, if you wanted to, you could always either just have it like as like a backup Switch, like if anything ever happens to your other ones. You could even sell it if you wanted to. I mean, I feel like there's still things you could do with it, like still usage you could get out of it. And again, if you just ended up not using it, you could always just sell it. Just noticed a member for 1 year and 10 months, almost 2 years. I feel like you and Carisi both first bought your memberships like almost like at the same time, like very, very close together. I don't remember who did it first, but I think like you guys will probably both be getting your 2-year badges if you decide to keep them up. Probably like almost at the same time, like very, 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 very close together. I'm gonna use it. I probably would just too. By the way, so since I know that you have more than one Switch, do you have a favorite out of all of them or no? Thanks so much as always for the shout out. Of course, you're welcome. That one's been done. The only things that I have left is the earning bells by selling items and then catching a butterfly fish. Didn't you guys say, or one of you said that it was in the river, right? The butterfly fish? Not really, I can't hear out of one of my ears, so yeah. I just have a habit of like constantly popping my knuckles. And I know before, like I had to really try hard not to with the other mic because it was so sensitive. And like, I was told that a lot of people didn't like the noise, so I would try really hard not to. And this one is less sensitive, so I don't feel as bad about it now. Wait, didn't I earlier need to craft another tool of some sort? Yeah, it was the fishing rod. Okay, well, let me go do that. I need a 3-year badge. I don't have any 3-year badge ideas yet. The moon ones, I bought in a pack. And then for the rainbow 2-year one, that one was entirely separate that I bought. So that way there'd be like a really cool rainbow looking one. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for 3-year and 4-year. Because at first I didn't even have the option for those. I didn't think that it would be a thing. And then she was randomly one day was like, hey, actually, you can do this now. And I was like, what? Pardon? Our third villager at Reddit's 5th arrives today. Wait, ooh. Wait, who is it? Hey, Lexi, do you think Art by Tony could draw me the artist who drew a profile picture? I'm sure they wouldn't mind. You would just have to wait until their commissions are open. Which I want to say, speaking of that, their commissions close up really, really quickly. So I would definitely just keep an eye on their Instagram account and like just check on it periodically. That was what I did, because I remember there was a few different times I tried to commission and then I couldn't due to the fact that they would close up really fast. Is this your main island? Technically, yes, because the other switch that I have with my second island is the forever one. So I guess technically this is the main island. What about a full moon, but with your face on it? I could Photoshop that if I wanted to. That reminds me, there's this one time. This is with her permission, of course. I was not being mean. Please, nobody think I was being mean. I did this because Ash said I could. But I Photoshopped a picture of her onto some bacon, onto some eggs, and some pancakes. Just a bunch of breakfast foods, right? The Splatoon 3 Switch has my favorite Joy-Cons, but the Pokemon Scarlet Violet Switch is my favorite dock. The only like special one that has like a design on it is the Zelda OLED, but that one is really pretty. Okay, I'll keep a close eye. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely just like, I would just check on it day by day. Usually, I think it's on her Instagram stories where she'll let you guys know whenever she's getting ready to open them up soon. So checking her stories specifically is what I would recommend. Because that's whenever I found out that they were getting ready to be opened again. Ooh. Okay, so I know there's like... I chose Farmer, by the way, for this challenge. And I don't quite remember what any of the rules are regarding like certain trees. I know that there's something there, but I don't remember what it is. I also don't have my Farmer overalls yet. So until I decide what I should do with those, I'm just gonna set them in my character's house. It's like, I know that there's a graphic with all the rules on it, but I am also very forgetful and don't have like most of them memorized. What is which is the Tears of the Kingdom OLED? Do you like it? That's the one that I have. You don't have a mean bone in your body, Lexi. I'll never think you're mean. I was just trying to make sure that nobody thinks I'm being mean. Because like, I wouldn't do something random like that unless somebody was okay with it. Because like, I feel like that could easily be interpreted as mean. Like, I would never do something weird like that for funsies without somebody's permission. Like, I asked her first, so don't worry. I wouldn't do that unless somebody was okay with it. I saw you donate to Ash saying you were the best mod like 2 days ago, and she said, like, you have to mod for like a year? No, I think that was you donating Mountain Dew. I think that was you. No, I wasn't able to mod for as long as I wanted to at the time, but that was also whenever I was really like doing a lot of stuff for my YouTube channel, so I just didn't have the time for it anymore. I was waiting for it to be, oh, okay. Well, I hope that you like it. I hope you have fun with it. I think it's really pretty. You're a friend for life. We're all friends here. Truly we are. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was like, wait, what am I gonna do? And then I remembered I had to get the butterfly fish. Me? I would never impersonate you. One of these days, I might just, since you impersonate people sometimes in donations, I might do that and call myself Stale Mountain Dew or Green Fanta. It's just something ridiculous like that. The fish swam away from me. Does it not want to be my friend? Wow, okay. I see how it is. I still can't find it, but we're gonna keep looking. Actually, I see one over there. I'm gonna go see. I only need to catch one, so if that could just be the butterfly fish, that'd be great. Since it's Friday for me, it'll probably be Monday at the earliest. Well, I hope it gets here even earlier. I feel like that would be exciting. Excuse me. That's always nice that whenever you order some sort of online item, some kind of package coming in the mail, it's always nice whenever it comes in early. Have a super stream, Lexi. Time for me to get my day started and head to work. No worries. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good day at work. I caught a boot. Wow, okay. Which one of y'all was littering? Who did that? Who was responsible for that? No littering on this island allowed. I think it was this fish that littered because I put out the bait and then it swam away. So maybe it's avoiding me. Don't forget the stream. Oh yeah, absolutely. Liking the stream is completely free and it's a really easy way to support creators. Thank you so much. Thank you for that reminder. Stream froze for me just for a few moments, but I blame my internet. We ran out of high speed.
Me the Kmart version of you now. I know how Mindy Moon feels and all the wizards left abandoned.
Not my past persona coming back to haunt me. Not my past self. Also, Mindy Moon was iconic, by the way. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna take a picture of that and show Ash. I'm gonna have to crop that a lot though, because it's just like, my face takes up so much of the picture. Like I'm just like, stick this picture on Streamlabs. I'll see if you're wondering. Yes, those are bay leaves, and yes, those are fortunes from fortune cookies. What about it? I like the messages on them. Here, let me read them to you. One says, soon you will be sitting on top of the world. And the other one says, your careful nature will bring you financial success. We're manifesting positivity here. I also bought some gourmet marshmallows I'm looking forward to arriving. I've seen some sort of TikTok account that like advertises their gourmet marshmallows. But like, don't all marshmallows have the same ingredients? Like as I thought they did. Wait, why am I going over here? Butterfly fish aren't even in the ocean. Mindy Moon on my account now, it's level 84. Not the account sharing. I know like actual account sharing though like is very much like against their terms of service. But part of me wishes that like there was like a legal way to do it, or like where I couldn't get in trouble, where I could just like have somebody else level up a character, because sometimes I just like I want to progress more, but I don't want to like actually be the one questing a bunch. You know what I mean? You feel me? Because sometimes I just don't feel like it. Sometimes questing can be fun, but other times I'm just like, I don't want to do this. Especially if it's some sort of like defeat and collect related quests. Those are really irritating. Sometimes they are. What is with all the trash in the river? Who is littering? Who did that? Who keeps littering in these rivers? I need to have a chit chat with you. I start with the same basic ingredients, but these ones are different flavors. Are they like really thick ones? Asking because the ones I saw advertised on TikTok were these like really thick square marshmallows that were considered gourmet ones. And like, I guess if they're truly gourmet, made with like high quality ingredients or something with like different flavors and stuff, I guess I could see why it would be priced higher. But I also feel like I don't eat marshmallows often enough to really like mind eating the cheap ones. That is a tilapia. That is not a butterfly fish. Okay, I'm gonna look that up now because now I'm not sure if they're actually in the river. I mean, they might be, and I'm just not remembering right or something. But now I feel like I need to look it up. By the way, I forgot that I left the weather app open from earlier, just as an update. It's 92 degrees here, and it says it feels like 98. So it's cooled down a little bit from earlier, but it's still fairly hot. The other day, I think the feels more like section said that it felt like 110. So that's fun. That's a fun time. It says, let's see. The butterfly fish is In the sea. Okay, that's why I can't find it in the river. The website I went to says that it's found in the sea. Hello, Anthony. Welcome to the stream. They're the thick ones. I had lemon meringue marshmallows the other day, and they were delicious. That kind of makes me want lemon squares. You know, like those little lemon square dessert cake type things? That makes me crave those. Sounds really good, actually. I didn't check what time of day they spawn, but like I'm assuming I can probably catch it now because I feel like my time traveled to this day at the time that I'm at. I don't know why it would give me that task if I don't have the option to even catch it. And it was a pufferfish. Then the next Animal Crossing will go to Animal Crossing World, and there will be a city where you can meet and communicate with other players, then you can combine islands. There's been similar ideas to that before because the older Animal Crossing game that was on the Wii called Animal Crossing City Folk, like you would take the bus to go to the city, and you could also play like online with other people. I feel like, obviously you never know because I'm not Nintendo, but my theory is that they would call the next one something like Animal Crossing New World or Animal Crossing New Beginnings. And I feel like, if anything, what they'll probably focus on is expanding upon the idea of customization because they really got into the idea of players being able to customize things in New Horizons. And a lot of people enjoyed that, and I feel like that made the game do really well financially for them. So I feel like they would just further expand upon that for the next game. Shiver, are you behind on stream? Because I talked about Minecraft a little bit ago, but I think you might be behind on stream. There we go. Okay. Am I muted? No. Okay. For some reason, I forget that I don't have to like worry about that anymore. Because a while ago, for a long time, I had this hotkey set up that would mute me when I pressed the space bar. I said spate bar. I know, because reminding me of the part of the stream where I entered. Wait, same, literally same. Lately, whenever I watch people's streams, like it doesn't happen on PC. It only happens on my phone. It keeps doing the same exact thing to me, so I'm glad it's not just me. So like by default, I'm trying to make a habit out of like double checking that part whenever I watch somebody's live stream on my phone, because I think YouTube mobile just glitched because it does not happen on desktop at all. Animal Crossing New Frontiers would be a good test. Ooh, especially if there was like some sort of like element sprinkled in there that felt like desert-like or like westerny. I don't know. Like if they sprinkled some of that in there, I feel like that'd be fun. You can't carry anything else. I'm gonna swap it, I think, because I've caught multiple pufferfish and I feel like those aren't as important to me right now. Just left Shiver at the end of the stream, Shiver would be like, what the heck? I mean, I feel like he'd probably just like ping me in mod chat and be like, what's going on? He'd probably be like, hello? Which is like ping me in mod chat, ask me what happened. Yeah, that was a while ago. I just brought up Minecraft again because I think Ben and I were gonna play at some point after the live stream. But yeah, I think mobile's just really badly glitched right now. I still can't find this butterfly fish, but I've caught a few that I think need to be donated, so I'm gonna do that instead. Now that I think about it, what other tasks do I need to do up here? The only like double ones left would be catching the butterfly fish and then earning bells by selling items. I just have not been able to get a butterfly fish to spawn. I mean, honestly, it might just not be the right time of day. I popped my knuckles again and also my wrists. By the way, random question. So like I know calamari is basically just squid, but is that only like baby squid or is that just all squid? Reason I was asking that the other day whenever we got sushi, we got some for Ben too, and he got a calamari roll. And I just was curious, is calamari only baby squid or is that just all squid? I'm gonna double check again about that one fish because I do really want to get that done. The other task I'm not as worried about because it's not going to be as hard to accomplish. But it said that the butterfly fish was in the sea, so I'm trusting that. But like, what time of day? This butterfly fish, the small yellow reef fish that appears in the ocean from April to September. This fish will sell for 5,000 bells. It should not be confused with the winter sea butterfly. The butterfly fish is introduced to Animal Crossing and City Folk. Okay, but what time of day? Or is it all day? If this website could stop glitching, that'd be great. It says, okay, it says all day. I just have to keep fishing in the ocean until I find it. I guess I've just been unlucky so far in regards to spawn rates. I remember something I wanted to ask you about is like a curious thing I was thinking about. So it was a question today a while back in the server, but not everybody saw it. So I wanted to ask you guys, if you ever went to the ice cream, like when you were a kid, do you remember the ice cream trucks that you would see in here? What would be your go-to items to get from there, like that you can remember of? I always loved any kind of ice cream popsicle situation that had the gumballs fries. Like, you know, the ones that were meant to be like a character from like a TV show or something. I loved literally any of those that had gumball eyes, even if I didn't like the character or the show that it was from. I didn't care. I loved the ones that had the gumball eyes. Those, and then just like straight up snow cones. I think I got all the bugs. Actually, while I'm over here, I might get some extra tree branches because I know inevitably soon I'm probably gonna have to make another flimsy fishing rod. If you're wondering why I'm repeatedly shaking it too, it's a thing where if you just go to one tree and you shake it enough times, it'll drop a bunch of tree branches for you. The thing is that you have to stand in different places around the tree because eventually like it's not gonna be able to like drop anymore if you're standing in the way of it. But like the second that you move, it'll start doing it again. My darling's BK here. Hello BK, welcome to the stream. There we go. Okay, wasn't looking at it at first. I think it'll probably be, not like when I say small, I don't mean like a teeny tiny one. I think it'll be like a small-ish, like almost, yeah, I figured that would happen soon. But like almost medium shadow. Because it's not a super small fish, but it's not a huge one either. So I should probably be looking for the medium shadows. Let's go craft the other fishing rod because mine just broke. I was saying this to somebody I work with earlier. Random, I want to know if anybody relates. Have you ever been like really tired or like maybe like you've been through a lot of stress recently? And I looked at them and I said, I feel like it would feel really good if it was somehow humanly possible to do this safely. Like run my brain and my spine under some cold water. Because I feel like it would just be really refreshing. It really would be. Like, wouldn't that, if you could somehow do that safely, somehow, wouldn't that feel good? Just to put your brain and your spine under some cold ice water? It would feel good. I really feel like it would be. could have been the butterfly fish, and then I got excited. I pressed it too early, so that's fun. Wait, a shark. Wait, I have to catch this no matter what. I need to get this shark. Okay, I've got to focus. Watch it not even be a shark. Whatever it is, I got to catch it. It's a baby shark. Oh, it's a suckerfish. Never mind. I thought it was like a teeny tiny baby shark. Nobody start singing baby shark. Don't sing baby shark in my chat. Don't do that. I got excited because I thought I was catching a shark and it wasn't a shark. That's very disappointing. Wait, there's another one. Maybe this one will be the shark. I need to be focusing on the butterfly fish. I'm just excited because I keep thinking I see sharks. No baby shark or band. Right? Listen to Shiver. He's being completely serious. No, but not really. Why did the rules say you have to pay 50K worth of turnips even though this is a Rags to Riches challenge? I chose farmer so that way I don't have to do any of the turnip stuff. Because I never do that feature just out of a really bad habit of mine, even though I know it can be a good thing financially in the game. So I don't have to worry about that one because I chose farmer. Mountain Dew's trying to get timed out here. No baby shark, but you said baby jaws, so it's technically the parody. You're on thin ice. You technically didn't sing the baby shark song. It was a parody, so it's the same tune, but not the same lyrics. Hello, Cody. Welcome to the stream. There's another thing about it. I know, like, obviously, sometimes it's when it's mutually understood as a joke, of course, like, we'll do that kind of stuff for fun. But I feel like now that I think about it, I don't think you've ever been timed out here. Have you? If you have, I'm just not remembering. Why is this shark not seeing it? Like, I put it right in front of its face. That's a big mama fish. How can that fit in my pocket? How does that make sense, Animal Crossing? I'm calling Nintendo. If I get timed out, I just bypass by donating. True. Also, another thing, you know how, like, again, like, of course, only when it's mutually understood. Like, if I, let's say it's like a joke right now, if I were to, like, time out one of my mods, they can still do mod actions. Like, whether they're in the gulag or not, they can still do it. By the way, mods, I don't know if y'all knew that, but you can. That's a thing. Timed out or not, you can still do mod actions as long as you have the role. Why are none of these butterfly fish? Actually, yeah. So, like, I'm not gonna do it right now unless for some reason you want me to. But, like, technically you can. I think it's because, like, despite the fact that you've done that, like, you can still do whatever abilities I've given you until I take it away. My pockets are full again. Well, I cannot, for the life of me, seem to get this butterfly fish to spawn. Oh, wait, no, wait. Speaking of the bait, Shiver, thank you for reminding me. I think I have the recipe for it, actually, because I started digging up the little clams. Let me see. Thank you for saying that, because I keep forgetting that bait exists in this game. I'm going to go make some after I donate these to free up space. I mean, hey, also, I don't mind chaos. Chaos can be funny sometimes. It can make for some good stream clipped moments. That's to an extent, though, because after a certain point, chaos is not good. We're gonna find the rules for a fugitive asking for a friend. I have them in the Discord, but if you don't have Discord here, I'll put it on the screen. I have both the pictures. Just take a screenshot, okay? Here, it's also available on Twitter if you have a Twitter account. Here. So there's the first one. I'll leave it there for a moment so you can take a screenshot if needed. So there's the first picture. Let me know when you've taken a screenshot. Or been lurking. No, you're fine. Nothing wrong with lurking. Sometimes you gotta lurk, and that's just this. Yeah, it is. You do what you gotta do. You're good. Carisi, the cow parody. Baby cow, moo 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 moo. I love that. That's funny. I like that. Because like, that's the last thing I expected to be made into a parody for it. Also, I hope you got the screenshot because I'm gonna move to the other picture. Here. This is the one that has the specific category rules because you were asking for the fugitive rules. If you want me to put the other one back on, let me know. Thank you. You're welcome. Did you get both screenshots? Just making sure. By the way, I just checked the Streamlabs time. It's about 10 minutes until the 2-hour mark. I'll probably wrap it up on links. I had a really tiring day today. I really did. And I didn't get that. I slept last night, but it wasn't the best. So I'm going to hope that I can catch this butterfly fish soon. In fact, let me go craft that bait while I still remember and then try to get it again. Indeed, I'll be lurking and reading those rules. No worries. Hope you enjoy your lurk. If you're on mobile, you can always like just screenshot that and then crop those specific pictures, and then you'll have like the cropped version where you can like read it easier. Wait, by the way, Shiver, were you here earlier? Because I know you got here a little bit late because you were busy today. Did you hear what I said about the whole like tray thing at work? Because if you didn't, I'm just gonna tell you in mod chat, like something happened with somebody's food tray at work and I had a whole rant about that because it made me so mad. I didn't know much. No, you're good. It's okay. You're good. I'll tell the same story again and I'll ping you in mod chat. I'll ping both of you, actually. I'm fine, by the way. It was just a customer, technically 2 customers did something that just really irritated me. Maybe this will be, I feel like this might be a sea bass. I feel like it's kind of a larger shadow, but maybe not. We'll see. I really hope this is the butterfly fish. You know, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I reeled it in too early by mistake. Maybe that was a sign that it wasn't the butterfly. Sprinkle this bait in a body of water with fish in it? I am at a body of water, excuse you. Since it is becoming X now, you can say, I'm going to tweet you anymore. So what would you call it? I don't know. Another thing, I have a lot of opinions on that too. I feel like, well, Elon technically did buy the platform, so he can, I guess, do what he wants with it because he purchased it. I do feel like the name change was very unnecessary. Another thing, I'm only going to say this once, that I really don't want to talk about anymore. The website URL has already been changed to x.com, and that sounds like it could mean an entirely different thing. I really don't want to go into it further, but like, that sounds like it would lead to something entirely different, and I really wouldn't want to leave it at that. I just... I'm sorry for not explaining that very much. I just don't want to talk about that on an Animal Crossing stream. Why are none of these butterfly fish? $99 man, I'm going for fashionista. That was a big thing for me too, was I just didn't want to deal with that either. Yeah, that didn't sound good. Yeah, it sounds like it would not be the right website. Anyways, what did you guys do in Animal Crossing today? I love how I put the fishing thing out, didn't even think about it. That's how you know how tired I am. There's no fish out there, and I didn't put any bait out, and then I just tossed the rod out as if something was gonna magically happen. That's how you know I need sleep. The way that I keep having to make so many fishing rods just to catch this freaking butterfly fish. And it's like my last Nook Miles task today too. So like I want to complete it before I go because it's going to be so satisfying. I'll go ahead and give you a free luck bundle. Just please return my luck after you're done using my luck as crazy. Good to be warned. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me manifest the butterfly fish with good luck. It just hasn't been spawning and I want it to spawn. I know it could very easily still just end the stream without catching it, but like I want to catch it. I really do. I only asked about it earlier whenever I started the stream and then everybody said the audio was fine, so I just continued. My voice hasn't been cutting out today, right? Because I'm going to be really sad if it was. It wasn't from what you've heard? All right, cool. I'm sure just periodically anyways, like technology isn't always perfect, but as long as it wasn't like throughout the entire stream, I think we're good. Because that would be really upsetting. Well, forget if you are when I'm with my friend, I sing a song. One time I sang the majority of the song mute. Oh, well, I just did it again. I've done something similar with live streams where I would think that I was unmuted and I just kept talking a whole bunch and the chat's like, we can't hear you. Like that's happened only a couple of times, but that is the fact that it's even happened at all is like mortifying. But I feel like it's a rite of passage as a content creator to have stuff like that happen sometimes. Oh, I was wondering what that was back there. It was a message in a bottle. I feel like this one's definitely more of a medium-sized shadow, and I feel like it said the butterfly fish weren't small shadows, but they weren't large either, so I just feel like this one should be it. If not, it's probably a horse mackerel. Please be a butterfly fish. Oh my gosh, why won't this game give me a butterfly fish? I don't understand. Does it have something against me? I know that's not how the game works, but still. It's a little bit what? I'm kind of confused. Is that like from a song? Megs is like, I'm getting ready to whack you upside the head with some Joy-Cons if you don't go get some sleep. I'm just being stubborn, I guess. I'm getting rid of these sea bass to make room. I know we could easily save those to sell to CJ whenever he spawns. I just don't want to. Regardless though, I am probably gonna wrap it up soon. I just was really hoping that I could catch this butterfly fish that apparently does not like me. it won't spawn anywhere. It's the right time of day, and it's the right time of year too. Actually, I'm going back over there for the message in a bottle recipe. Honestly, I probably will end up ending without catching it, so we can just pretend as a group that I caught it, and nobody tell the rags to riches police on me, okay? If they ask, tell them that I caught it, okay? If you're watching this back as a VOD, pretend that I caught it, okay? I have a problem with being stubborn. Ask almost anyone know who's the most stubborn, and I can almost bet they'll say me. Same thing with my family. If you ask them like who in the family's super stubborn, they're gonna say me. I also like have the kind of like personality where it's like once you tell me that I can't do a thing, I'm gonna spend a lot of my time and energy trying to do the thing just to prove you wrong about me. I'm gonna try to find like one more medium shadow, and then if it's not the butterfly fish, then we're gonna move on and pretend that I caught it, okay? Is that gonna be a mutual agreement? I hate being told no. I feel like, of course, like I accept it, like if I am told no, but like when I'm told that I can't do a thing, I'm gonna spend a long time proving to you that I can do the thing, you know? Actually, I feel like that's more in the river than the ocean. Or do we think this is the river fish or the ocean? Because the mouth of like the ocean area is right here, but also the river fish are always found like up to here. So I can't tell, is this a river fish or an ocean fish? Okay, the game just proved to me that it's probably an ocean fish because the way that it turned all the way around to go right here. I can't tell. It's in a weird spot. If you don't get this bait right now, I'm going to tell your fish parents. Okay, I know it's a tilapia, but we're going to pretend that's the butterfly fish because I don't have the energy to keep doing that anymore. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and try to find somebody for us to raid because I would love to spread over the vibes. If you can't stay for the raid, though, I totally understand. But if you could maybe stop by that person's stream and spread some love and positivity, I think that'd be great. But again, if you can't stay for like the full thing, totally understand. Is anybody... Ooh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so I found an Animal Crossing stream. Do they have... No, we're good. Okay. I haven't been able to raid this person. I think they took a break from streaming for a little bit, but they seem to be back. Let me just copy the link. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and raid Newt Horizons. So I think, based off the title, it said that they were villager hunting. I don't know if they still are, but regardless, they're playing Animal Crossing. I decided to say it's been about bonding with this community. It's been one of the nicest to me. The people in it have always been kind of forgiving. Thank you for welcoming me in, of course. You know, we always try to be nice and welcoming to everybody here. You know, there's no reason to just be mean or something. I find that very unnecessary. Here's the link. Go ahead and click on that and then say the raid message to spread the love. Remember to spread love and not spam. And then again, if you can't stay for the remainder of their stream or anything, totally fine. But if you could just stop by and say the raid message, that would be appreciated. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate if you could. I am inching my way towards 4K and I'm almost there, and I would really appreciate the support. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everyone.